How we doing today, guys? Today we're gonna be doing some fried shrimp. We use these black tiger shrimp, got from Aldi's. Check those out. Things are giant. Let me show you how to make some fried shrimp.
Like and subscribe.
So, after a word from our sponsor, let's get into it.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Alright, thanks for coming back. We're going to get these things started. We're going to show you how to peel them first. Hopefully we don't have to devein these ones. Hopefully they already deveined, but if not, we'll do that too. So you want to get your shrimp. Open up your shrimp. You want to kind of keep them kind of cold. You don't want them too thawed out when you start doing this. And you grab them right down here at the bottom. You want to pull this shell off around the bottom because you want to leave some of the tail on. So when you get done, you can bread that and you can grab these up easily after you get done frying them. You want to take your knife. This is called prawning, what I'm about to show you. You want to see that split? You want to cut these right down that middle. Right down the middle. You don't want to cut it all the way through. You just want to cut it down the middle so you can open them up. It's almost like a butterfly, but it's going to be a prawn if you get done. You open it up. See, these is nicely already deveined. They nice. So you want to have it flat just like that. We'll do a couple more of these things. Get that ice off like so. And they're gonna turn out real nice when you fry them. These are gonna be almost like they was fresh. Get that shell off of there real good. And then like so, you cut them down that middle piece again. Don't cut it all the way through. Open her up. Nice. Nice. Really simple with these. It's really no fight at all unless you're doing a couple cases at a time. But right now we only gonna do this bag.
Like and subscribe.
Just like that.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Now the first thing you want to do is you want to get yourself an egg and crack it in a bowl. Now for the amount of shrimp I'm doing, 1 egg is suffice enough because you don't want this stuff too eggy. Okay, so after you can crack your egg, you want to put your seasoning in it. Today I'm using Monty's, I don't know if you can see that, Monty's Better Than Yours seafood seasoning because it's better than yours. And I'm gonna use some garlic powder. You never go wrong with some garlic powder. You want to keep this thing in a seafood tasting situation. And my favorite, Saison by Goya. Cannot lose with this stuff right here. You're gonna take your seasoning, sprinkle that in there, stir it up a little bit. Get it all nice and stirred up good. And you want to put that inside your eggs and your egg. I'll show you in a second what this is for. You can put your seasoning right up in there. Like I said, I use this for basically coloring, and it has a good flavor. It all mixed in there real good. Now the breading I use is different. I like to blend up my own breading from chicken flavored crackers. It just gives it a nice golden feel. After you get done frying it, gives it a nice golden touch, and it gives it flavor as well. Alright, see, I got my shrimp. Now another thing I do, put a little hot sauce in here too. Hot sauce is always good. Use this for chicken too. I put a little hot sauce on it, and you won't even taste the heat, the hot when you're eating. Ask me why, I don't know, but it doesn't make it hot. Just makes it taste real good.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
You get that in there.
Like and subscribe.
Twirl, you want to get these things coated nicely. Just want to get them coated because you got to be careful, because when you frying these shrimp in this grease, this egg, it makes this oil bubble up real fast, so you got to keep your eye on it. Get them nicely coated up like so. You see that color on them? Alright, got a nice little color on there. You want to let that sit for a couple minutes. Always the longer the better, but you just let it sit for a couple minutes, it'll be fine. It's not gonna take from the taste. It's just seasonings have a tendency to be better once you heat them up or let them sit on there for a while. Season has a tendency to taste better after it sits, the longer it sits on the food. Alright, so I'm gonna get my breaded up, crackered up. Blend my crackers up. I'm gonna show you the method I use to blend my crackers up and which crackers I use
Like and
to make
subscribe.
my breading.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Now it really don't matter really which brand you use. I get this brand right here from the Dollar Tree. Excuse me. I get this one from the Dollar Tree. It's by Baker's Harvest for $1. And then you get these ones. They're $1.25 at your Family Dollar. But like I said, it really don't matter which brand you use. But it does matter about the way you blend these things up. You got to get these things blended up nice and fine, just like some breadcrumbs. So they looking pretty decent.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
And once you get them blended down, you want to pour them in a
Like and subscribe.
flat pan like that. More nice. Might have a couple crackers in there, the little small ones that didn't blend, but it's perfectly fine. They're gonna soften up in the coating, your egg coating. Now you can stack these right on top of each other. They're not gonna stick. You can freeze these, and then later on you can freeze them, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then you can like have them prepared. Like these ones, I'm preparing these for a friend. Dear friend, a close friend, and my father for his birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. It's your birthday today. There we go. You're gonna take one and you put it right on there. Put it in there, flatten it out. Make sure it gets all over it. Do both sides. Then you want to kind of smash down on it. When you fry them, you'll see how it keeps that flatness. Keep going like so. You can also make these in a nice size. You can cut these, take the shell all the way off, and actually you can make shrimp nuggets because you could cut them all the way in half. You see how big they are? You can cut these all the way in half, and then it'd be easier. You could just take and put them in there and shake them up. I'm just doing a little overkill right now, but that's about how you want them to come out looking, just like that. Do a couple more here for you. You see how it's going. Couple on there, get them covered up, and this stuff will hold on there beautifully. And you can fry these right away. You don't have to freeze them. You don't have to sit them in the refrigerator or nothing. You kind of flatten them out because when you put them in the grease, you'll see them kind of go back in, and you don't want to tighten back up too much. So once you put them in there and keep them flat, that's what makes them, when they go back in, they don't go back small. They stay kind of big. You see that?
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Alright, so after you get done breading,
Like and subscribe.
breading your shrimp, that's how they can look. How they should look. Now you can double dip them if you want, but one time is enough. You can dump them back in the egg solution and re-bread them again if you like, but you don't have to because they're gonna come out nice and thick and crispy anyway. You want to taste more meat than bread anyway. You want that bread to just basically be flavor. This is your finished product after you get done breading. Now we're gonna fry them up and show you what they come out looking like after you get done frying them. Alright, so now we gotta preheat the cooking oil. I'm using some oil that I used to fry some chicken, which is gonna keep all that flavor in there. When I put the shrimp in, it's gonna give it some more flavor. That be tasting pretty good. I just use some basic vegetable oil, Crisco or Wesson, don't matter. You can use either or, but you want to get this grease preheated up pretty good because they won't take long to fry. You'll see once we drop them in there. Now to check to see if your oil ready, you can drop a piece of that breading in there, see if it starts to sizzle. She's sizzling a little bit, but she's not ready yet. You want that thing to be nice and
Like and
bubbly when you
subscribe.
drop it in there.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
But she pretty much close. This will probably be the most strenuous part of your fried shrimp. Just waiting for the oil to get hot. You don't want it to get hot too fast, to burn up when you're frying. And then you don't want nothing to trigger them eggs off to make this oil start frying, start bubbling up during the fry. Alright, so now we got that oil to our desired heat temperature. We're gonna drop one of these things in here. Not gonna take long at all. Not long at all. You don't really gotta mess with it like I do. I just developed a habit to mess with it. All this frying, and like my aunt says, when she floating, she done. And shrimp, you don't want to let them cook too long because they start tasting nice and chewy, too chewy. Drop another one in there so you can believe what you saw the first time. About to pull, see what I mean about to pull up. The more you fry, the more she try to twirl. That's why you flatten them out like that. But nonetheless, you're already starting to float.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Get golden brown. Beautiful. Hit on there. Won't regret this meal right here. This will be good for lunch, dinner, or breakfast. I just use a regular little small pot so you see the deep fried effect. And a nice size too. Really nice size. Cocktail sauce, dip them, or you don't even need cocktail sauce. These things is good like they are, but we like cocktail sauce. Okay, normally I use this cocktail sauce by, I think it's by Kelchner. They have it at my local grocery store, but I don't seem to have any. But I had some of this Gold's extra spicy cocktail sauce on deck, which is second In my opinion, I like it second. This is my second choice, but it's pretty decent. It's not Kelchner's. I like to get that nice horseradish spice and heat to my nose, make it feel like it's opening up my nose and unclogging my nose. But here we go. We're gonna start off with this little fried master privilege, as I call it. Take one of these things right up. Look how big that thing is. Dip it in that sauce. Like butter. And like I always say, if you learn anything, if you like this and you want your shrimp to come out excellent, try my recipe and directions and follow them to the T. You won't go wrong. That's it.
Like and
If you like it,
subscribe.
thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Hit
Like
that
and
subscribe button.
subscribe.
Take care until next time. Do what you do.
Like and subscribe.